Hey, how y'all doing out there? Listen, I hope this video stays on. I want to get this message across, and I'm going to talk about it tonight. But listen, what they're calling the coronavirus is not a virus. It's not a virus, y'all. It's the toxins from the chemtrail. Somehow they're activating them with the 5G. They've been doing it with the 4G. We've been calling this the chemtrail flu for the longest time, and now they're out there fear mongering, saying it's a coronavirus. Well, a virus can be passed from person to person. This is not being passed from person to person. I hate to tell y'all this, but every single one of y'all is going to breathe this in. It's only the people with weak immune systems that are going to be affected by this. And some of you with good immune systems, if you really get chemtrailed and you're really in an area that's heavily saturated with 5G frequencies, yeah, you're probably going to get sick and die. It's not fucking natural, y'all, and you've been warned about this over and over. Look, these are the same people that told you that Ebola was going to take over the world. That's when they was covering for petrochemical sickness. Then they turned around and told you the Zika virus was going to take over the world. And that was to cover for Monsanto's sickness. This right here is a weaponized toxin, y'all. They have found a way to take two of the most used things in the world, air travel and our cellular phone, and use them to kill us. They don't want weak people, y'all. Have you not noticed they've taken away Social Security? They've taken away Medicare. They won't even let you feed your brother. So they're trying to get rid of people, y'all. They can't kill us. They're going to have us kill ourselves. And listen, that's the other thing. Here's my proof that it's not a virus. Any of you there's people out here claiming to have medical degrees and all that, and in the medical field, well, fine. Then you know that a virus that's spread by human contact, one that a pandemic that takes over the world, it's got a mathematical equivalency to it. There were well over 20 something million people in Wuhan, China, or in that whole area, and yet 27,000 were infected, and only 217 people died. All right, 211 people died. Now think about that. That you go, one person gets the virus, he coughs it on another person. That person gives it to two, two gives it to four, four gives it to eight. That's how the virus spreads, y'all. This is only taking out small populations, even infected less. By the way, there's 8 billion people on the planet, and I don't even think they've reached the 100,000 mark on people just to get infected. But you're all going to breathe it. And the areas, and just pay attention. Quit reading the goddamn headlines, y'all, and getting all spooked and scared. We're not going to get through none of this without each other. And when they say it's a virus, that's going to make you fear your brother. You're going to be thinking that he's the enemy because he's coughing. Well, no, we're all going to breathe it. Every single one of us has already breathed it. How many of y'all get the headaches when you get into town and you're around more cell towers? How many of you get the what do they call it, the cicada tinnitus, where it sounds like cicadas are going off in your head? That's all you can hear in your ears when you get close to cell towers. It's already poisoning us, y'all. So they put this coronavirus shit out there that's been around forever, and I don't care what strain it is, or MERS or SARS. MERS and SARS are diseases, or man-made diseases that came back from the Middle East from the shots they gave my brothers, the shots they gave the Marines. That did get passed on in a way, but it was also, they took a shot for it. This ain't the same thing, y'all. As a matter of fact, this ain't the coronavirus, and what's happening to these people around the world are two different things. Get that in your head. So if you're breathing you got a lot of chemtrails every day, and they spray the sky every day. Well, you don't have respiratory problem. You don't have a little itch in your throat. You don't get feeling achy and feverish like you got a little bit of the flu or something, or like a cold's coming on. Because if you don't, then you have nothing to worry about, because you will be fine. Many people, most people are going to be fine. They take parts of the population out one part at a time, y'all. Here in America, they already got us hating our brother. So if all the black people died, most of the people wouldn't. If the white people died, wouldn't most of the people care? Nobody would care if nobody died. But man, we're going to sit here. I'm not going to let y'all live in fear over this goddamn. Wow, y'all. Just look at, people are pumping the evidence down your throat every day. For every time I see a coronavirus fear-mongering article, I see where other people, 5 more people, are showing that it's chemtrail flu, that it's affected, it's a 5G weaponized. Man, it's their crap, y'all. You already know, you already tried to deny the direct energy weapons. Hell, y'all tried to deny, many people tried to deny chemtrails. For 32 years, many of us sat out here were made to look like clowns, man. We were always getting in a fight with somebody. Somebody's always saying, wow, and now it's commonplace. It's every day. Nobody's come out there and said you're sorry. Well, I don't want to hear you apologize about being wrong. Be wrong. I don't want you to live in fear, especially of this stinking ass New World Order and this depopulation agenda that they've got. We are in Agenda 21. 87% of you live in cities. Okay? 90% of the globe lives on coastal regions or in cities already. They got it like they want it, y'all. Then they can't spray us and kill us all. There's not a one thing out there that they can spray to kill us all that wouldn't give them a life afterwards. Yes, they want a life afterwards. They're not looking to destroy the planet so nobody can live on it. They're wanting us to kill ourselves. They're pumping up the oil. They're drilling right in your face. They've contaminated the air. They've toxified the water. You don't have any good food to eat. So here you go. Now you go look it up. Now you go look up 5G sickness and chemtrail flu and how this has been weaponized. And I'm going to give you a little thing right here. Whether it's a virus or not, the thing is about, I hate to say this, y'all, you ain't going to like this. Probably about 80% of y'all don't have a very good immune system. And it's not your fault. There's just not good food out there right now. But guess what? There's plenty of wonderful, great weeds that the mother provides every day for y'all. So go get you some red clover. It's them pretty little red clover flowers. Eat them like popcorn, y'all. They taste great. That is the original antibiotic brought over by the European settlers in the 1600s to keep the cows from getting sick. That's how they used to give cows antibiotics, y'all. That's how they used to take care of the few animals that they had to have the few things that they used those animals for, milk and whatever. So red clover, red and white clover too, but red clover's the best, y'all, and it tastes great. All right. You're also going to want to be getting online if you don't grow your own mushrooms or you don't have any. It's not mushroom season right now, but there's bunches and thousands of mushrooms that take care of this. But the best one is the reishi mushroom. The reishi mushroom, and it comes in a great tea. And I'm not going to give any company's name out there. The tea's got to, they give a good price. I'm not trying to plug nobody. I'm just trying to tell you. Get you some reishi mushroom tea. Turkey tail tea. Turkey tails are all around. Look them up. These not only eat cancer cells and tumor cells, they attack virus cells before they can even grow. So whether you fear it's a virus or you know what it is, it's a sickness. It's chemtrail flu and 5G sickness. And somehow they've turned it into a monster, y'all. And they've combined these two together. Mother for solutions. Because every time that they holler Ebola or they holler Zika and now coronavirus or boo, you're going to get sick. I don't understand why. I think it's in the human concept. You're so fucking scared you're not thinking that the people going to get flu shots, man, the fucking rates, the people going spike through the roof. What are you going to go get Trump's out there telling a bunch of people, and they're looking at him like an idiot that he is, that why can't people take the flu shot for the coronavirus? He just put the thought in your mind. The flu shot is what's making people sick. The flu kills people. The flu can be transferred from human to human, not the coronavirus, because it's not a virus. That's the lie. The truth is what you're breathing and the frequencies that you're using so you can have your communications anywhere you want them is going to kill you if you have a weak immune system. Pump up your immune system. And listen, there's a lot of y'all out there that already have some of these diseases. MERS, SARS, Lyme's disease, anything that's autoimmune, any of the autoimmune diseases. Stop what you're doing today. If your life ain't the most important thing that you need to think about, then don't listen to what I got to say. If you want to save your life and you have any of those diseases, you stop today, right now, and you do a 3-day water fast. Minimum. 7-day preferable. Take 3 days of your life and just drink nothing but water, and this will reboot your immune system. And then you quit taking, I can't say that, then you better research your own medication and find out what you need and what you don't need, and then start dosing heavy on the things that will boost your immune system. I just mentioned three of the best ones in the world. Turkey tails, reishi mushrooms, and red clover. Man, y'all, red clover it's growing everywhere. It's not indigenous to America. How do you think it got here? Neither is the honeybee. How do you think those two healing things came to America? They brought them here because they're proven for century after century after century. Tens of thousands of years we've been using these things, and it's worked enough. But you don't have any good food. You're drinking aluminum, the toxic byproduct of aluminum. It's called fluoride. They've made you sick, and now they've got something that'll react to it. Because when you breathe that in, and the frequencies are running through your body, bam, your lungs start to fill up. That's called pneumonia. That's a symptom. That's a symptom. Coronavirus is not a disease. That's whatever they got patented and the Rothschilds found a fucking 100 years ago. The chemtrail flu and 5G sickness is a reaction from having a weak immune system to what they putting out there, and it'll kill you. So be healthy. Don't demand free health care, goddammit. Live in free health. Demand free health. It is out there. This Mother Earth that is fighting for her life right now still loves you enough to give you the cure. The cure to any disease is preventing it. All diseases are born of man. There are no natural diseases, y'all. Wow. So you got to wake up to the own biology and the way your own planet fucking works. But the cure to this is to prevent it. To prevent it, just eat right. Just pay attention to what you're eating. Quit with the junk, man. I know it tastes good, man. They got us ruined on refined sugar. We're all refined sugar addicts. I ain't no better than y'all on that. But for every damn fruit slice I eat and chew up over here, I bet you I eat 2 or 3 handfuls of something out there. My wild lettuce. Plantain, y'all. Plantain is the miracle plant of our planet. I mean, just look up plantain grass. Look up plantain lettuce. Silverleaf, or y'all call it jewelweed. All these things. They're not just for itching and scratching. They draw out poisons. They draw out toxins. The goldenrod tea, y'all, and the iron, they urinary tract and your blood every time you drink it. They're blood tonics. They're urine tonics. These are the things that flush your system out. So keep your liver clean. Keep your bladder clean. Pay attention to your body, y'all. You're also worried about working and paying for the insurance. You never need insurance except for getting hurt. Outside of getting hurt, you would never need insurance if you would just keep yourself healthy. Think about that. But don't be cussing me. I got people out here cussing me, y'all, and telling me how ignorant I am to the fact that this is a virus and I need to pay attention to it. It's a big concern. There's not that many people out of 8 billion affected by this, but it is not a virus. Viruses are passed from people to people and multiply in a certain way. That's the whole point of this lie that they can't make come true. And that's where they fucked up in Wuhan, China. All those people and all that little bit got affected, and it was all in different areas. It should have all started in one central spot, and the outbreak went out from there. No, see, it didn't do that. So pay attention. Pay attention. And start researching something other than some fear-mongering bullshit. Research your body. Research food. Research the immune system. Research water fasting. Research water fasting. I don't care if you don't want to do it. If you want to live, you'll do it. Other than that, you just want to cry and die. And I ain't got time for that, y'all. There's too many of y'all out here that want to live and live healthy. They're making you sick with the food. When your immune system's weak, they can take anybody out that has a weak immune system, y'all. Come on. Come on. Get with it. You're a lot smarter than this, and fear makes us not think. So pay attention. Research. Know I love you, but don't live in fear. Think.